Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Alright, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening mga kabumbum pa. Unang-una sa lahat, pasalamat ako dahil kinlik nyo to at yung last podcast ko, I was speaking in English and a lot of people were telling me, Sir Pao, can you just speak in Tagalog? Dumudugo na yung ilong ko. So ngayon, I would just like to ask you to get a tissue because baka dumugo ulit yung ilong nyo dahil I would have to speak in English because medyo important yung kakausapin natin ngayon eh. So, papakilala ko na, without further ado, and let me introduce the way I do, like a la boxing announcer. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Powcast Sports Podcast. This one, I'm proud to present our next featured interview. This one is about maybe 20 minutes of interview action. Let me introduce our fighter tonight. He is wearing checkered red. And he is fighting in the featherweight up to the lightweight division. His record, an excellent one. 14 wins, 9 by knockouts with no defeat and 1 bout even. He is coming to you from California, USA, but he is originally from La Union, the Philippines. Put your hands together for John the Lion Dato. Hey, my man, welcome to my show and where I get to be the announcer every time. John, how are you?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
I'm fine. I'm having fun during the lockdown here in the Philippines. Nothing else to do but to hunt boxers around and talk to them. I'm fine. All right, John. Well, you look different from the videos from the fight. What happened?
Just the hair, the new look.
Okay, all right. Very new look there with the blonde hair. When did that happen? Just this week?
Recently, I was supposed to use it for my fight for April 3rd, but now it got canceled towards due to COVID-19.
Okay. So I can speak Taglish. You don't mind?
Opo, yeah, of course.
Okay. Sige, just let me know if you don't understand. Okay, so Filipino-American prospect. And we like talking to prospect here. And you're number 4 on BoxRec. Kaya naisipin ko, kausapin din natin to. And then, meron din ako mga fans sa comment, sir, baka pwede mong kausapin si John Leo Dato. How do you feel about that? Na you're from there? And Filipinos here are asking about you. How do you feel?
Ano po? Sis?
You're there in California, but many Filipinos here are asking about you, yet they haven't seen you fight here. How do you feel about that?
Eventually I will fight there soon. I'm trying to get a fight in the Philippines because a lot of my family are asking. So one day I will fight in the Philippines. I will let everyone know.
Okay, great. That was one of my questions. But for those people that doesn't know John Leo, and if you could speak a little bit louder, could you tell us a little bit something about yourself? What can you share? What should we find out about you?
I was born in the Philippines, but I came to United States when I was 7 years old. I was born and raised here in California, which just ask me questions and I will answer. It was a lot of things.
Okay, all right. Okay. So I saw on your boxer you've been fighting on 3 division. Which division do you really want to fight? Or
I actually want to fight. I'm actually a featherweight division. I don't know why they put me on. I think lightweight.
Lightweight, yes.
So I was gonna talk to the boxer right if they can put me on featherweight. So I don't know what rank am I on featherweight. I usually fight at 126.
Okay, all right. Your last fight maybe on 135. Is that it? Or
Yeah, it was on 135 because the guy didn't make weight. So we had to okay, let's do this because I need to get my fight up. So I fought a guy who's heavier than me, but I still won. So that's why they had me on my box rank. on my Wikipedia that I'm a lightweight. So
That is why.
it should,
Well, it
yeah.
worked worked out for good for now because you became number
Oh,
4. Not a lot of
yeah, that's
heavy
great. That was great.
Filipino.
Yeah.
All right, before I ask you about yourself, I just wanted to ask you about generally about boxing. And my first question about that is you as a Filipino American in California, how big is boxing among Filipino American there?
At my community
Yeah, the
where I live,
Filipino. Yeah, how big is boxing there?
it's okay. It's pretty big. I'm the only Filipino fighter here in Santa Maria, so there's a lot of Filipinos here in Santa Maria, and I'm representing Santa Maria here in California. So I'm really proud of that.
Okay. You said you're the only Filipino fighting there? Wow.
Opo.
Oh wow, that's good. So everyone's backing you up. But aside from yourself, I know you said there's no Filipino fighting in Santa Maria, but are there any popular Filipino boxers that they know in the in your community? Like who do they follow? Filipino, aside from
Uh,
Manny Pacquiao.
like what do you mean po?
Okay, what I mean is that you're one of the Filipino boxers there. There's not a lot. So Manny Pacquiao is one of the popular one. Are there any other Filipino boxers that they know that are fighting that they are following as a fan?
Wala po, wala po, wala.
So you pretty much monopolize all the Filipino American community there.
Oh, oh.
Wow, wow, okay. Well, that's a good opportunity
Ano,
for you.
it's a
Um,
blessing po.
okay. So they don't know General Casimiro in your area?
What they don't know who that is.
Oh my,
They
okay.
don't know who do know is. They don't know.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. I'm sure you know them anyway. Big fight coming up, Casimiro versus Inoue. It's a hot topic here in the Philippines. I'd like to ask you your point of view on this one.
Um, yeah, it's going to be a good fight. They're both explosive. They're both technical, and yeah, it will be a great matchup. So yeah, Inoue, he's a really good fighter. He fought. I saw him fight Duni to Dunair, and it was a great fight. So it will be a challenge for Casemiro.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't say, but just whoever wins is the best fighter.
Okay. Okay. Transitioning to Donaire is gonna get another chance for the belt. Ubo Ali. How about that? What do you think?
Oh, oof. Hindi ko po alam yun.
Di-
It'll be a good fight too.
Okay.
We just gotta wait. Yeah, we just gotta wait until this quarantine is over. So we'll find out soon.
Okay. When do you think boxing is returning in the States?
Hindi ko alam po. Hopefully soon. Maybe, eh, sina, maybe June.
Okay.
June po. Matagal pa.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. In the Philippines, I think we're having problem managing the pandemic, so it's gonna take a while. How about in the state?
So well, we hear things on the news. They said it will be over in a month, but I feel like when the month's over, they're gonna say it's another 30 days. So we don't know. I don't know
Okay.
yet.
All right. Well, let's go
Yeah.
back to yourself. Thank you very much for that information. You just said a while ago that you migrated from the Philippines to the United States at age 7 years old, if I'm not mistaken. You're now 26, about 20 years. And your parents work. Are they in the health industry? What? How did you go to the U.S.?
Well, I came to US. My dad used. It was just my dad and my grandparents were in
Mhm.
America. They were working. My grandparents were working in the fields, and my father was in Alaska working for fish.
Uh-huh.
He was a fisherman,
Okay.
and he brought my sister here first to the United States. Then he brought me.
Okay. Okay.
And,
So,
and then for about yeah.
all right. I see here that you started professional back in 2016. What was your life before boxing?
I worked a lot po. Nagtatrabaho in school. I worked 2 jobs po. And then when boxing starts, I started concentrating in boxing and
Okay.
dedicated to it because someone saw myself in me and then started training me and started doing amateur fights.
Okay. All right. Can you share what type of jobs you did?
Oh, I worked for McDonald's
Mm-hmm.
for 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 3 to 4 years
Oh, tagal,
early
matagal.
mornings, 4 matagal, 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. I was the opener at McDonald's, and then I had a job at the Trumash Casino. I was a houseman.
Mm-hmm.
I helped out the housekeeping
Okay.
and then I started. Yeah.
So, someone saw something in you in boxing. That's what started. But did you ever wanted to be a boxer? Who influenced you to be a boxer?
I No one influenced me to be a boxer. I was very into sports in high school. I did about 4 years of wrestling, 4 years of track, and 3 years of football. And I heard about boxing, so I was like, I don't know what I was gonna do after high school. And
Hmm.
now I started doing boxing after high school, and I start getting good, so I stick with it. Now here I am,
Okay.
fortunate enough.
Oh man, you did wrestling.
Opa,
All right. I know MMA is pretty popular there. Why choose boxing compared to MMA? You
uh,
have wrestling background.
opa.
Why boxing compared to MMA?
Um, I choose boxing because um, Manny Pacquiao. I
Yeah.
you know and that's where all the all the media is, where the big money is too.
There you
Um,
go.
uh,
And any
and yeah,
relatives?
that's why
Any relatives boxing?
ako lang po, akong yung first.
Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. So you said you've done amateur. How many fights in the amateur have you had?
I didn't have a lot of amateurs, but I only have 12 po. 12.
Okay, just 12. Okay. Okay. And I also saw your page. You also have a gym now. Meron ka ng gym.
Meron na po.
That's your own gym. Where is it?
It's here in Santa Maria po. In Santa Maria. It's called JLD Boxing Academy.
Do you train? Is it a fitness gym or is it a boxing for boxers gym?
It's for both boxing, and then I do for training for people, like for personal training.
Mm. All right. Well, good for you. Is it a good business to run in your part of the town or area?
Oh, I'm well known here in Santa Maria po. A lot of people know me, and I have a lot of people that comes to my boxing gym, and it's good business.
Nice, very nice transition for boxing. I think you made the right choice. Talking now about your pro fight, I'm looking at your box rec. 2017, you fought 3 times. 2018 and 19, you fought 5 times, and 2020, you haven't fought anything yet. Okay,
So,
that
all
disrupt
right.
the momentum. What's the plan?
Well, since when this is over, I've been talking with Ninoy, actors coach, Sean Gibson, Scott. I'll be talking to them after this pandemic, after this quarantine, and see what they have to offer me. And then I've been talking to my manager too, and I have to talk to them and see what my next fight will be. So I just gotta stay busy. That's what I've been doing, staying busy and training and staying safe.
Okay, you meant Sean Gibbons of MP Promotion. You want to talk to him? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Opa.
All right. So I also notice here you have your fights. Do you rest more than a month or do you fight after a month? Because you have June and then you have a July fight. Is that because in the
Yeah. I was.
Philippines you have to rest at least 45 days before your next fight.
Yeah. um, yeah, we were, my team and I were staying busy. So, because I started started in boxing late.
Okay.
I started when I was 17, turning to 18. So, I told my manager, my coaches, get me busy, and I want to catch up, because I
Okay.
started late. But everything's going well.
Okay. All right. Then good then. Now, I knew you. First time I heard about you was the Manny fought against Keith Thurman, and I was asking who's this other Filipino. I know pretty much know all of the Filipino boxers, but who's this guy? How do you feel about being chosen to be one of the undercards of Manny Pacquiao, and how was the experience?
Well, was a blessing, but it was a dream come true. Fighting next to my idol, it was a great moment of my life. It, it pushed me, and it gave me a big motivation to keep pushing harder and harder and harder.
Okay. Man, you already piled up. Wait, I'm the one speaking in English every time you were speaking Tagalog. That's okay. I worked in a call center before, so I'm pretty much used to speaking to the US. That's why. But you compiled a pretty decent record already of 14 wins and 9 of them by knockout. What is the next stage of your career?
I want to challenge myself on my next couple of fights. I want to put myself. But my coaches are keeping me safe, and I guess they're taking care of me. So I'm I'm letting do their work, and I'm trusting the process with them.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like you've proven yourself, and I think you're ready for the next level. But when do you think you're gonna be ready? You're 26, ready for maybe any type of regional belt. When do you see that?
Oh, yeah. My next fight, I want to fight for a belt already. Depends on what my coaches says. They brought me where I am today. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So whatever they say, I'll do it. So if they said I want to fight for a belt, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, you keep talking about your coach. Maybe we need to mention who are they? Your team. Who are your
Um,
team?
Raul Aguino, he was my day one coach, and then Tony Ojeda, he was a former professional boxer, and my manager Andres Moreno Rodriguez. He lives in Los Angeles, and he works with Leo Santa Cruz
Oh,
promotion. Leo Santa Cruz, the fighter.
yes, I know it. Are they Mexicans?
Yes, sir. Yes, they're all
Okay.
Mexicans. I'm the one.
Okay. And so you said you want to fight in the featherweight. Is that where you want to stick, the featherweight division moving forward?
Yeah, I want to get a belt in the featherweight division, then go up and up and up, and see where that takes me.
Okay. So in a year from now, you said you want to like within the next fight or the next couple of fights, you said you want to have a belt. In your division, who do you think is the best in your division right now?
On featherweight,
Yeah.
I think the best is Leo Santa Cruz
Okay.
on featherweight.
Maybe that's the wrong setup question for me because I was gonna ask when do you think you're gonna be ready to fight the best? How many years from now or months?
Um, Probably 1 year.
1 year.
Next year, 2020.
Wow.
2021. I'll be fighting for. I want to fight for a belt. I'm ready for a belt. I'm ready. I train hard for it, and
Okay, 2021st, we should see a lot more of you with better matchups. And you said you're fighting. You wanted to fight in the Philippines. When do you see that happening?
um, I talked with a promoter. He's a WFC promoter, WFC World Fighting Champion. I asked him if he's gonna have any fights in the Philippines soon, and he said he's working on it. And I told him, let me know. I would love to be on that card because I know a lot of I have a lot of family in the Philippines. So I want to see me fight.
Okay, you said WFC. Okay, all right. You know, in the
World Fighting Champion.
yeah, in the Philippines, the pay here is not as much as the pay there. Would you be okay to
Yeah.
fighting lesser money just to fight in the Philippines?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. But just be fighting in the Philippines is one of my dream come true too. Because I'll be fighting back home,
Okay,
and that'd be great.
okay. Why should the Filipino fan root for John Leo the Lion Dato?
Di ko alam. um, I'm a upcoming fighter, and I'm from the Philippines, and I'm um, I came from Rising, Bangar, La Union.
You're
And
doing a good job, bro.
I'll show you guys. Oh, and I'll show you guys who I am, and yeah, representing the back home, the Philippines.
You're doing a good job. A lot of Filipinos, especially boxers here, they tell me they're more nervous with the interview than the fight.
Oh,
Are you a little bit nervous?
so true. Oh,
Well, I'm a small-time YouTuber, so don't worry about that. But anyway, I would like to ask you for a message, and thank you very much. We've spoken for about 20 minutes. For a message to all your Filipino-American fans first, any message for them?
hey everybody. This is John Leo Dato, and I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me. It's a blessing, and just keep watching my my journey to be becoming a world champion, and one day you guys will be well
Okay.
um well we'll see that.
Okay, here's the challenge. Here's the next one. John Leo, pwede ka bang magbigay ng mensahe sa mga fans mo dito naman sa Pilipinas in Tagalog?
Okay po. Kamusta po mga kaibigan sa Pilipinas? Salamat dahil yung mga suporta ninyo. Ikaw, kayo, my motivation ko po, follow mo po ako yung journey. Um, Train hard po, never back down. Thank you sa lahat sa inyo for your support.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, John. Thank you for being a sport. Anything else that you'd like to say before we end this conversation?
I just want to say thank you, Mr. Salud.
Yes?
Just thank you so much for this opportunity. It was a blessing. Yun lang po.
Okay. All right. Stay for a while. Okay. I'll just pause the recording again. All right. So there you go. Filipino boxing prospect John Leo Dato. He fought in the undercard of Keith Thurman, and there you go. That's your request, and hopefully you are satisfied with his question. You got to know another Filipino American boxing prospect, and we're looking forward to seeing him fight in the Philippines, hopefully soon. Well, let me know. Let me know what you think about this boxer, and let's put it on the comments. We'll talk about it in the comments. And if you have any boxers that you want me to interview, do let me know. Again, my name is Pow Salud, Powcast Sports. Thank you very much again for the support, and do not forget to subscribe and, of course, comment. Bye. Hi, my name is Pow Salud. Thank you very much for watching until the very end of this video. If you haven't done so, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our uploads. If you subscribe now, I think you and I could be best friends. Talk to you soon.
Powcast Sports.